Hey Judd, how did you come to own a group fitness facility?
I've always kind of been a coach my whole life, ever since getting out of school. I used to coach high school basketball, baseball, moved up to the college level. Then I started kind of moving more into the strength and conditioning field, and I worked in professional baseball for a number of years before doing this. As I started having a family, the travel became a little too much, and so I was looking for something that I could do, still related to strength and conditioning, but a little more local and working more with kind of everyday people instead of the environment that I was in at the time.
Cool. So tell me, why has group fitness become so popular?
I think one of the reasons group fitness has become so popular is because it's become so necessary. Up until even 30, 40 years ago, a lot of the jobs that people did or a lot of the ways that they spent their recreation time revolved around physical activity. Now, as we've seen way more sedentary stuff, movies, television, jobs that we're sitting in front of computers, people are understanding that they have to put it in as part of their lifestyle, but they don't know what to do. So, we take an environment where, or other group facility places take an environment where we're giving them structure, so that it's more set up for them. And I think that's really taken off.
Yeah, makes sense. Do you know what some of the reasons people have to avoid this type of fitness environment?
I think group fitness, or any time you go to do something in front of a bunch of people that you don't know, can be intimidating for people. One of the things that we really try to show people when they come in is the type of individuals that are here, that it's really normal people. We're not catering to one specific group of 25-year-old triathletes,
CrossFitters.
So yeah, I would say intimidation. It's just that whole concept of not wanting to fail at something, and definitely not wanting to fail in front of a bunch of people that you don't know. But once you get over the hump, it becomes like most things. The more you do it, the better you get.
And how are you able to have such a wide range of clients?
So what we do, kind of building on that concept, is try to take each individual and put them in a position to be successful. The great thing about the group is, it creates lots of energy, fun, you get different personalities. The one thing that can be challenging about the group is here you are taking all of these people and asking them to do the same thing, which in itself is difficult. So that's where the coaching part of it really comes in. We identify what people can and cannot do and then show them ways to adjust it. Because you have to stimulate every person that comes in here. Some people, it's bringing them along until they're up to maybe a normal level of exercise. But sometimes we get really fit or dynamic people in here that we have to push a little harder. So it's just a way to take all of these different people and get them into one environment and make them successful.
What are some main reasons people do not stick to an exercise program?
The two biggest things that we usually see with people who drop off, whether it's at a place like this with group exercise or maybe their own exercise program, is they get bored or they get hurt. So when you don't have variety, when something is not enjoyable, you're right away less likely to do it.
Yeah.
And now you take that something and it's exercise, something that is hard or maybe not the thing you're looking forward to the most, and you're bored with it, you're going to drop right off. And then a lot of times people don't know the right way to do things. They can find out what to do, but there's so many little things that can go wrong if you push it too much or if you do it the wrong way. So then injury can come into play, and obviously that puts people on the shelf pretty quickly as well.
Why do you enjoy teaching fitness classes?
I think my two favorite things about doing what I do and working in this environment, number one is just the amount of people that I get to meet. It's pretty cool. I have close to 300 clients. There's so many different personalities, age ranges, and everyone's so nice. If you don't like people, you're not going to come to a place where there's lots of people. And so it's just interacting with those people on a daily basis is a lot of fun. And then from a professional standpoint, I love watching people gain self-confidence. Going from that concept of things that they weren't able to do maybe a month, maybe 6 months, maybe even a year ago, and now you kind of stand back and look at them and just watch them kind of brimming with that ability is pretty cool.
And Judd, what is it that makes your gym so successful?
I think what we do maybe better than most places is we start and really put a lot of emphasis on the type of environment that we have. There's a lot of different ways to exercise. We didn't invent the push-up or the burpee. Lots of places do kickboxing, but what we really strive for in making ourselves different is we're trying to create a fun environment with our coaches, with our music, with the variety in our workouts, and then taking all of those people and then showing them that it can be enjoyable. Mm-hmm. The work is not always going to be enjoyable. That's pretty much goes without saying for most exercise programs. But if you can make the place enjoyable, if we can make it a place that you're looking forward to coming to, for even one reason, because your favorite coaches on Tuesday nights, whatever it is, that's going to retain individuals, and we really, really place a lot of importance on that.
Good stress relief too.
For sure. Yeah.